When the lights fade, the world holds its breath. The drums hit, the crowd erupts. From WWE to AEW, from NWA to TNA, all the way to New Japan Pro Wrestling. This is where legends rise. Aaron loves wrestling. Let's begin. Let the storm hit, feel the world shift. AEW, yo, we talking big lift. To the running roots, the empire in the booth. New Japan warriors fighting for the truth. Crowds roar loud when the spotlight shines. Aaron loves wrestling, we live for the grind. Step into the ring, hear the heartbeat thump. Pyro in the sky, let the bass line jump. From the classic days where the legends were made to the modern era warriors never afraid. We break down drama, every shock, every twist, every dream match moment that you couldn't resist. From Tokyo Dome nights to the big raw stage, from Power Earth Studios to AEW Rage. This is passion, combat, the soul of the show. We bring the breakdown, the hype and the glow. Every slam, every dive, every storyline ride. I'll let you where the love never dies.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Aaron Love Wrestling Podcast, and I'm your host, Dr. Love himself. Welcome all my wrestling lovers, and I'm here to review AEW Collision Holiday Bash yesterday. It was a 1-hour episode, and interesting for a 1-hour episode for AEW Collision or AEW show, period, and with so few matches that they had. Well, they had 4 matches on this card. We're used to many, but it was a great show. The AEW Collision yesterday was a pretty good show. I enjoyed it, and we had a shocking moment happen yesterday. Another one. Mercedes Mone lost another title, 2 of them to be exact. She lost the RevPro Undisputed British Championship, and now she's down to 10 titles, I believe, or 9 titles. Mercedes Moné's downfall continues as we speak. People don't think that this is going to be good for the women's division, but it is. When Mercedes Moné drops these belts to these women, who wins the titles from her, it's going to elevate them and push them. Alex Windsor yesterday defeated Mercedes Moné to win the RevPro Undisputed British Championship, and that they gave her a lot of good recognition yesterday. A lot of people are talking about Alex Windsor. So when Mercedes Moné drops another title to someone else, and it's going to lead up, I think, to Revolution, where she'll face someone for that TBS championship, and that's when she will completely crash and lose the TBS championship and then have no titles. And then we'll see what kind of character development happens there. But I love Mercedes Moné. She is the Women's Wrestler of the Year, and rightfully so. She's had 48 matches all year and defended her titles 20 plus times. I think it was 24. So half her matches were title defenses. And she's put over other women in professional wrestling and other promotions and losing to them. And then we'll soon see it as well in AEW. We've already seen it in AEW and Ring of Honor, the Ring of Honor Women's Television Championship, when Red Velvet won the title back. So Mercedes Moné, this character work, the Ultimate Moné winning all these titles, when she starts losing them, as I stated before, when she starts losing them, to whoever defeats her for these titles. She's going to put over not only that woman in the promotion, but she's going to put over that promotion and get eyes on that promotion. Especially for the TBS Championship. Whoever defeats her for that title. I think it should be Harley Cameron. Harley Cameron is over. Way over with the crowd. And winning the tag team titles with Willow Nightingale has put her even more over. And the title belt looks great on her. And I think a rematch for that TBS Championship and AEW Revolution, or maybe AEW Grand Slam Australia, again facing Mercedes Mone for the TBS title and winning at home for the TBS Championship, winning in her home country for the TBS Championship. Harley Cameron could go more over than she is now, and then be the TBS champion, which would be great. So those are my thoughts on that. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe this video. Hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the hype button, if you will. Also, I'm affiliated with a few brands. Prince Nana Coffee. Go in the description below. You'll see the link. Click the link, and it'll take you to go shop for some Prince Nana Coffee. It's delicious. My go-to coffee. I love it. So go to get yourself some Prince Nana Coffee. It is great. Also, Pure Plate. Use the promo code Pure Plate. Use the promo code Aaron Loves Wrestling. Get yourself a Pure Plate. Again, promo code Aaron Loves Wrestling. Get yourself a Pure Plate. You get 10% off if you use my promo code. Same thing for W Energy. Aaron Loves Wrestling. You get 10% off. Holidays are this week. Christmas time is this week. So if you want to get a loved one a good gift, or get yourself a good gift, Pure Plank, I highly recommend it. I'm a personal trainer and I love planks. Planks are a great workout, good core workout, and it's great for your posture. So I highly recommend Pure Plank. And also get yourself iDrink with the Q right up there. Clean energy without the caffeine. I highly recommend it. It's my go-to workout drink, my go-to energy drink, regardless. So get yourself an iDrink. That's iDrink with the Q. Go to iDrinkWithTheQ.com and go get yourself an iDrink, and you can read about iDrink and the product. So let's get into the review here. We had a Gold League Continental Classic match. Jungle Jack Perry against Speedball Mike Bailey, and Jungle Jack Perry comes up with the win, getting 3 points, his first 3 points in the tournament since replacing Darby Allin after Darby Allin got injured. And, him and Roderick Strong, I don't see them coming back, but all they need is, excuse me, it's early. All they need is one more win to tie many others. So, I mean, well, Jack Perry does anyway. So, never know. It might happen. But yeah, Jungle Jack Perry won. So after I review Collision, we'll go over the Continental Classic tournament breakdown. I'll show you the bracket and the points. But Jungle Jack Perry won. This is a pretty good match, and a good match to open the show. Speedball Mike Bailey and Jack Perry had a really good wrestling match, and again, Jack Perry came out with the victory. Eddie Kingston defeated Nathan Cruz. This match was okay. It was a quick little filler match, and Eddie Kingston won. Before the match, the Grizzled Young Veterans attacked Eddie Kingston, but didn't phase him. Eddie Kingston still came up with the victory over Nathan Cruz. So again, decent match, but nothing too exciting. So I thought it was okay, but nothing too exciting or anything. And then we get to the women's title match. the RevPro Undisputed British Women's Championship. The champion, Mercedes Mone, facing the challenger, Alex Windsor. It was an open challenge. And this Alex Windsor in her home comes up with the victory and wins the RevPro British Women's Championship. And also her son was there. And he came up in the ring and they had a little moment, so that was cool. And this was a really good match between the women, really solid match, good about 15-ish minutes long. And I enjoyed this wrestling match. The ladies put out some great wrestling here. And again, Mercedes Moné puts over Alex Windsor. Alex Windsor gets the win by pinning Mercedes Moné in a crucifix pin. And she had those shoulders down like now tight too against the mat. But yeah, it was a good great match between the ladies. And Alex Windsor again is your new RevPro Undisputed Women's Champion. And the downfall of Mercedes Moné continues. We'll see which title she loses next. And then we have the main event, the Gold League tournament. Kevin Knight defeated Kazuchika Okada to make this a 5-way tie in the Gold League bracket. Yeah, we're about to go over it here in a minute. But man, Kevin Knight and Kazuchika Okada put on a great match themselves. Another about 13 to 15 minutes longer, and a great match by these two. And there was at one point where they were going to do that one spot where they jumped on the ropes and hit each other in midair, and Okada faked them out. But funny spot there. Thought it was good entertainment, but great wrestling between these guys. I loved it. Kevin Knight countered the Rainmaker and into an inside cradle for the upset on Kazuchika Okada. Kevin Knight is now still in it. It's not over yet. Kevin Knight is still in it, and he won the match. And we're going to go over this bracket here now with that. With Kevin Knight winning, as you can see, there is a 5-way tie in the gold bracket, and Jack Perry wins. Then we'll have a 6-way tie. But we have a 5-way tie right now. We got Kazuchika Okada with 6. We got Speedball Mike Bailey with 6. Kyle Fletcher with 6. Kevin Knight and Pac with 6. In the Blue League, there is a two-way tie for first and a 2-way tie for second. And then you got Roderick Strong there at 0. And I believe he is out of the tournament. He has a match coming up, which we'll be going over the matches here shortly with AEW. But yeah, if you can see here, you got Mascara Dorada with 3. He can still be in it right now. And then you got John Moxley and Orange Cassidy with 6, tied at 6. And Konosuke Takeshita and Claudio Castagnoli tied at first with 7. I picked Kyle Fletcher to win this thing. I'm leaning towards Kevin Knight now. My dark horse is still Pac. He still might win this entire thing to kind of submit himself as the leader of the Death Riders, because I have a feeling he's going to eventually take over and lead the group and replace John Moxley, and we'll get a babyface turn with John Moxley. But I wouldn't mind Kevin Knight winning. It would be great for him to be the Continental Champion. This is still unpredictable. We got so many that are tied, so many, especially on the gold bracket alone. But this is really unpredictable right now. I find this really, really interesting Continental Classic, and I'm really hoping that Kevin Knight can win this whole thing. But I wouldn't mind Pac, wouldn't mind Kyle Fletcher either. But If Okada gets the throne, then that would mean he's not the AEW Unified Champion. He is the AEW International Champion alone. So, but he is still in it. Kazuchika Okada is still in it, the current Continental Champion. So we'll see who will come out with the victory here. Let me know who you think is going to win in the comments. Who do you got in the Gold League? Who do you got in the Blue League? Who do you got winning this whole thing? Who do you think is going to be either remaining as Continental Champion or new Continental Champion? Let me know in the comments below. And as I stated, next week we got a few matches here for. See if I can't fix this. There we go. We got a few matches here for the next week for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I'm going to do a review next weekend. I'm going to watch it probably next Friday. Probably won't be watching these live due to the holidays. Maybe I'll catch Dynamite on Wednesday, but great. We got a stacked card here. Stacked card. We got more Continental Classic. We got Orange Cassidy against Takeshita. Oh my gosh, it's going to be a great match. Mascara Dorado versus Roderick Strong. Another solid match. Pac versus Jungle Jack Perry. That's going to be a good one. Ricochet versus Bandito. That match is probably going to steal the show. Mina Shirakawa versus Marina Shafir. That's going to be an interesting match. MJF will have a match. Well, I'm not sure with who, but he will have a match with someone. And then we'll have a face-to-face with Chris Statlander and Jamie Hayter for the AEW Dynamite on 34th Street. Christmas Eve special. And then on Collision on Christmas Day, we're going to have more pretty much solid lineup of the Continental Classic, except for a women's tag team match, as you can see there. We got Takeshita versus Mascara Dorada. Mascara Dorada is pulling double duty. He's going to be facing Roderick Strong in the Continental Classic the night before. Oh, Takeshita is pulling. Everybody's pulling double duty here. Yep, everybody's pulling double duty. Double duty here for the Continental Classic because we'll have the semifinals and the finals next Saturday at World's End. So time's a ticking. So we'll have Takeshita versus Mascara Dorada, Continental Classic. Blue League Continental Classic. We'll have John Moxley versus Orange Cassidy. That will be a good one. Well, John Moxley's not pulling double duty, nor is Claudio. Okay. So, anyhow, then we'll have Claudio versus Roderick Strong, Speedball Mike Bailey versus Okada, Pac versus Kevin Knight. That's going to be a good one. I think that one might steal the show. And then we'll have Kyle Fletcher versus Jungle Jack Perry. And we got women's tag team action with the Babes of Wrath, the AEW Women's Tag Team Champions, Harley Cameron and Will Nightingale, going up against Hyan and Maya World. New and up-and-coming tag team, which I think they'll be great in the tag team division for the women. So it'll be great to see them get in here and have a continue to get momentum and some rise and a good rub. And hopefully they'll get a good contract and sign with the company and be added to this women's division. They're a pretty good tag team. So it'll be great to see these two here get a good match. And hopefully we'll sign with the company. But yeah, that's what's going to happen next week. And again, as you can see with the tournament here, let me see if I can do it how I did it a second ago. Yeah, with the tournament here, again, it's another, we got 5-way tie in the Gold League and 2-way first place tie in the Blue League and 2-way, and then we got 2 tied in second for the in the Blue League for the but 6 points. We got John Moxley and Orange Cassidy. We got Konosuke Takeshita and Claudio tied at first with 7. And then we got, again, 5-way tie at 6 with Okada, Bailey, Fletcher, Knight, and Pac. So let me know who you think is going to win this Continental Classic. I'm going to go and lead with the Dark Horse Pac now. Well, I think Pac's going to win this whole thing and be the new AEW Continental Champion, and then be the new leader of the Death Riders. That's what I'm going to predict now. That's going to be my final prediction. But yeah, a really solid show of AEW Collision yesterday. We got a great show coming up with the Dynamite on 34th Street on Wednesday night, Christmas Eve, and then on Thursday, AEW Collision. So be on the lookout for that. And then the next week, next Saturday, AEW World's End. So keep watching that. I'm definitely going to do watch along for that one. I believe we'll be paired up with my brother, Devin, the Tribal Chief. I believe we'll both be doing a watch along for that one. If not, I will definitely be doing one myself because it's going to be a great pay-per-view and some solid matches. And we'll see what else lines up for AEW World's End next weekend. That was my review of the show. Let me know what you thought of the AEW Collision 1 hour special yesterday, and also let me know about Mercedes Moné and the downfall and her losing another title. Congratulations again to Alex Windsor for winning the RevPro Undisputed British Women's Championship. And let me know who you think is going to win this Continental Classic. So with that being said, I appreciate everyone coming in and listening. Thank you for listening to this review. Love all y'all. Appreciate all y'all. Just remember, everyone, love professional wrestling. Have a good one.
When the lights fade, the world holds its breath. The drums hit, the crowd erupts. From WWE to AEW, from NWA to TNA, all the way to New Japan Pro Wrestling. This is where legends rise. Aaron loves wrestling. Let's begin. Let the storm hit, feel the world shift. AEW, yo, we talking big lift. To the WA roots, seeing fire in the booth. New Japan warriors fighting for the truth. Crowds roar loud when the spotlight shines. Aaron loves wrestling, we live for the grind. Step into the ring, hear the heartbeat thump. Pyro in the sky, let the bass line jump. From the classic days where the legends were made to the modern era warriors never afraid. We break down drama, every shock, every twist, every dream match moment that you couldn't resist. From Tokyo Dome nights to the big raw stage, from Power Earth Studios to AEW Rage. This is passion, combat, the soul of the show. We bring the breakdown, the hype and the glow. Every slam, every dive, every storyline ride. I'll let you where the love never dies. I'll let you where the love never dies. Boom, let the storm hit, feel the world shift. WWE, yeah, we talking big lift. TWA roots, TFI in the booth. New Japan warriors fighting for the truth. Crowds roar loud when the spotlight shines. Aaron loves wrestling, yeah, we live for the grind. We talk kings, icons, the rookies on deck. Champions with the gold hanging right on their neck. The moments that shock you, the promos that hit, those fight forever chants. Yeah, we feel all of it. We salute every brand, every style in the ring. Strong style, lucha libre, man, wrestling is king. From old school brawls to the high risk flights, we celebrate the craft and the love of the fight. Podcast vibes with that pay-per-view feel. Every episode hits like a main event deal. Aaron on the mic, yeah, he keeping it real. Breaking wrestling down with that champion feel. Yeah, breaking wrestling down with that champion appeal.
When the crowd goes silent and the bell echoes to the arena, when destiny calls